Okay, so we have got quick 20-minute abs for you today. So I'm just going to get going. Get started, just nice and quick. Oh, hang on, what's it doing here? Don't save that. What's it doing? It's making stuff up. Here we go. So 20 minutes. We're going to start a little warm up. We're going to start either with a crunch or a sit up. It is up to you. I'm going to go for, I'll do a little bit of both so you know what's going on. Okay, feet nice and flat. Abs in. We can either crunch or we can sit up. It's up to you. Making sure we tuck the pelvis under. We squeeze through the abdominals and we C-curve through the spine, whichever move you're doing. So it's nice and steady at your own pace. Nice and smooth. We're going to try and work through all of the abdominal muscles. So, working all the way through this whole section. Let's have one more. Then we're going to bring it up. Take the legs out nice and long if we can, nice and straight. We're going to do a little hinge. So arms across. We're just going to hinge and lift. So tuck the pelvis, squeeze in the abs, nice long legs, nice and steady. Tuck those hips, hold it strong. Only go back as far as works for you. Last one. Let's bring it all the way down. Let's bring those legs up. Abs in nice and tight. Really press you back into the floor. Give me a little pelvic tilt. We're going to lower just as far as you can so your abs stay in and your back stays on the floor. And lift. So we're going to really pull the belly button down. Shouldn't be able to get anything under there. Nothing at all. If it helps, if you want to, give it a little lift up. We really want to think back on the floor, abs in nice and tight, only lowering as far as works for you. My abs are in as tight as the mince pies and chocolate will let them go. I'm working on that. Last one. Bring them down, feet nice and flat. We'll lift up and then we're going to reach across. So we're going to use the abs and then squeeze the obliques. Yeah? So squeeze it into the side of the waist. Really think, pull down. Little pelvic tilt first. Abs pull down. Then really squeeze into those obliques. So I'll be able to feel it right down. It's almost like in the side of that hip bone. So I have one more on each side. Okay, let's bring soles of your feet together. Little butterfly leg and crunch. And down. Now really think that you're pulling in between the hip bones in together. Curve through the back, press the back down, squeeze the abs down. still got my slippers on. If Margaret Wiseman's watching this, I've still got my slippers on. You bought them for Christmas last year, Margaret. I love these slippers. Keep that going. Last one. I'm going to roll it onto her side. Going to bring your elbow underneath. Going to take the knees back. We're going to stay on the knees though. Going to lift up that hip. We're going to tap. Lift it up. Tap. And lift. Tap. So as you lift, I want you to squeeze. Here should feel like rock. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Or this one's got a string and they're pulling it up. A little squeeze into the oblique here. So squeeze right under there. Keep that going. Got to do the other side. One more here. Onto the other side. So bring those knees back, nice straight body. Squeeze up. Tap down. So really thinking under here, squeezing as if there's a string attached, pulling up to the ceiling. Keeping that nice and steady. Couple more. Last one. I'm going to bring it back to a seated position. Legs out again. That little hinge. We're going to hinge, twist, and lift. So hinge, twist, and lift. Doesn't matter how far you go on the twist. Just working through those obliques again. Keep that going nice and steady. Last one. Bring it all the way down. And take the legs out still, nice and straight. Fingertips here. We're going to crunch and lower. So fingertips can stay here. If you want to work a little bit harder, you can take the arms out nice and long. I can't because my sofa's in the way. So the longer the lever, the more work you have to do. So really squeezing and down. The little whole last one here. Bring it down, bring those legs in. Tuck it under, bring the knees in, little lift. We're going to heel tap and in. And then if we can, go squeeze the abs in, pull the back down into the mat, especially now. So really pull down before we move the leg. can't do the double, stick with singles. Keep that going. Now I'm going to bring me, take the arms out. Going to take a little rotation over to one side, back into the middle. Keep the shoulders down. Think like a little windscreen wiper. Use those abs to pull it back up, squeeze it in. Nice and steady. Last one. Let's keep it down. Bring the legs in. Pop your heels together. So like you've got a frog leg here. Abs in nice and tight. We're going to push out and pull back in. So legs can go higher. Not quite as much work on the lower abs. Or lower. A little bit more work, yeah? Tuck the pelvis, squeeze in the abs. So find out where works for you for that push out. Squeeze them in. So pull that back down into the floor. Last one. Bring it up. Roll it down. So we're going to go roll down. Roll it back up. So it's nice and steady. Tuck, roll. Squeeze in those abs. Remember, there's no momentum. It's a tuck on the abs, a tuck under on the hips, a C curve through the spine. Pulling them in nice and tight. Don't go down as far if it doesn't work for you. Last one. Going to bring it down. Knees to one side. Going to pop them over a little bit. Pop them over. We're going to crunch onto this oblique. So we're going to come up and down. So really thinking the crunch is right here in the side. Pull the rest of the abs in as well. There's always so many more abs to pull in there after Christmas. You're like, what's going on there? My friend once said, I've got abs that just hide under the winter jacket, which I quite liked. I quite like that as a saying. Okay, let's change to the other side. So hips over, upwards nice and flat. And we're crunching right there, right into that oblique. Don't want to be leaving any of them out, do we? Keeping that going, keeping that steady. Last one. Bring it down. Let's take those legs up. We're going to peek-a-boo, pull it through, back together. Now the thing, we're also trying to lift the legs in towards you. This is a little double whammy. We're going to lift up, pull the legs in. So really crunching into that middle bit. Last one. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to roll it over. All fours. Abs in, curl under. We're going to do a lift. 2, 3, 4, lower. 2, 3. So abs in, back straight. Lift it up. Stay in that box. Nice and steady. Nice and smooth. Lift. Lower. So really pulling those lower abs in. Hup. Keep it going. One more. Bring it down. Now we're going to stay in this position. We're going to think about the abs. I'm going to curl under, pull them in, and release out. So pull the belly button to the spine, tuck the hips, pull them in, release it out. Tuck the hips, pull the spine in, pull those abs in, tight as they'll go. And again, pull in, pull in, pull up, pull, pull. Really think, tuck the hips, belly button pulls in, draw all the abdominal muscles in as much as we can. Release it out. And again, pull in. Release it out. Again, pull in. And release, one more, pull in. 2 holds to finish, so plank to start. Whether you want to be on your knees or on your feet is up to you. Abs in. Push back into your heels. Oh no, slippy slippers. Squeeze those abs in nice and tight. Lengthen that back. Press it back into those heels. Got a shake on. Squeeze it a little bit tighter. Bring it down. Bring it over. Last one, little boat hold. So you can keep your hands on the floor, or you can keep your hands on your legs, or we can just hold it here. So abs are in, hips are tucked under. Abs know they've had a workout, they also know they've eaten and drunk too much over the festive season. Putting that back to rights now. Hold it there. Nearly there, 15 seconds left. Four, three, two, one. feel like they needed it. They also need a little relax. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye.